All right, hello guys. We are back on stream again. Um, Today we're going to be taking, some new trades. So, we've been off stream for a while, and that's because we've been developing trading signals through the GPT, through that software, through that powerhouse. We've managed to curate these new signals that we send out to all of our clients, roughly 5 to 6 of them a day. Um, but they've been working superbly for us. We're looking at about 87% plus accuracy. So 87% of our trades have been successful. Every day has been profitable with these trades. That's what we've been back testing. That's why we've been off the stream. But I'm very excited to sort of show you an initial showcase here. We believe, yeah, we believe it's a good time to showcase this. So we're even receiving something here right now. So as you can see through Telegram, we've got chats. So something's just come in, a new signal. We've got the US 30. So we're gonna quickly act on this because these do move fairly quickly. Let's see. Set this up. US 30. So we have here enter at 40,600, and it says a buy. 40,550 it says, but let's
Do
just
you
go
know
for it.
how and where your company's data is stored and processed?
Let's
What
use
about
about,
your systems and
there we go,
applications?
we're in.
You don't have that
Using
either.
about 10% of the account here.
Okay. What about IT security? Do you know
I
who
haven't
and
added my
how
stop
takes care
losses
of
yet,
that?
but what it does say is
The reason they don't know
stop
about
loss
those things is that
40,500
they don't have to. That's because their companies are using Comark Data Center. The
and take
purpose of
profit
all data
at
centers managed by Comark is to
40,600.
ensure maximum security and availability of all systems and applications.
Oh,
Located in key business centers around the world, they are fully
let's do
compliant with the latest
650.
industry-leading standards and country.
We were a little bit late to this signal, but here we go. Okay, we're in. We're in. Let's go back to, here we go. All right, so we've got the chart here. Let's add it to our charts. Moving very quick right off the bat. Let's see. Let's granulate it down into a 1 minute chart. Okay, it looks like we've been stopped out here. That's okay. I'm still optimistic about the next trades. Um, you'll always win some, you'll lose some. But for the overall day, we'll see at the very end how much we make. So I mean, considering we're on a $123,000 account, we've lost, um, you know, about 1% of it right now. So that's fine. 1% loss is okay. Let's see here. Okay, well the first one, which we didn't enter in on for the stream, was the US 500. Um, that one hit the take profit and then plummeted right after. So if I'm to just quickly show you what we saw this morning, let's see. How are you? Yeah, good, thanks. So you can see here, see the chart. It was a buy and it went up. It's okay, we'll catch the next one. We can even see here the US, where are we? US 30 here. Yeah, that is very volatile. It's okay, market's just open. I mean, see how this goes. In the meantime, talking about the GPT that we have, I mean, this is a research tool, and you can use it for anything in your trading or investment or anything financially related. It works fundamentally, the same as ChatGPT, but that is a more generalized platform. This is highly specialized for the financial markets. We're talking very intricate and sort of gate-kept hedge fund data, dark pool data, even live market data as well. Of course, it's a given. So to put actions to words, let's see. So you can ask it, give me a list of undervalued stocks in the US market I should invest in today to maximize ROI. And this will scour through all of that data that I mentioned, do analysis on the financial statements of the company, the overall scope of the market. So it'll look at a macro scale of the entire global economy as a whole, all the way down to who the individuals are and what sort of even what their lifestyles are, what decisions they could possibly make. But we have Schlumberger, we've got United Parcel, so UPS, PayPal, and Dell. So these are, analyzed to be highly undervalued stocks at the moment, but as we can see here, the US 30 is shooting right up. I reckon what we could have done is taken a little bit of a lower stop loss, or entered a little bit later, but we're just waiting for the next signal to come out. We'll have our recovery trade. Let's see, so it says PayPal. Let's have a look at PayPal and just have a look at what these are saying. Why is PayPal considered valued? So you can just have a conversation with it. You can just ask it questions. Yeah, more of a one-way conversation, isn't it? Because you're mostly asking questions. Let's see here. So our take profit was 40,600, and it was meant to be entered at 40,550. So around here. Fortunately, it shot down to hit our stop loss, but it is entering, huge leg up. Okay, another one coming in, XAU USD. Let's have a look. Let's see. Okay. We're ready on the chart. Stand by, stand by. I think it's going to be a sell. Let's see what the signal is. So we can see here. Okay, just came in. It is a sell at around 3218. That is where we are at. Let's put in a sell. 200 contracts. So we're in for a sell order. Stop loss. What does it say? 3222. Let's put that. take profit of 3215. There's a second take profit. Um, let's have a little bit more confidence in this one. Okay, it says yeah, 3215. Let's try 3212.
Introducing Blueprint AI, our new experience to help you design your website. Built by designers to put even more creative possibilities in your hands.
As you guys know, these are very volatile times
I was 13
in the market. So
and I turned 14 while we were filming.
let's see if these signals can fare against it. I'll show you, what sort of it's in this form. So that is straight from our GPT. As you can see, it's in the same format as the GPT that we have here. It's a bit hard to see from the glare, but it shows you where to enter, where to exit, TP and SL. So let's see how it goes. 3217. So you can see we caught it right at the top of that blue candle there, shooting right down. That's what we love to see. So how these signals work and how it's different from, how the platform used to be utilized is now we're running constant checks throughout the market. So what you would traditionally do, take a screenshot of any chart. Let's take this for example. Let me show you just quickly how this used to work. Screenshot of the chart, put it into here, and then say this is a chart of PayPal. Give me exactly where to enter and exit for a 30-minute trade, right? So you'd go like this, I think it's been about 30 seconds now. Thinking, it does all that thinking. And then it'll give you exactly where to enter and exit. You would ask it, give me a confidence rating, how likely this trade is to be successful, as a follow-up question from that. And then, based on that, you would sort of act on it, based on the confidence rating. So here, it's given us where to enter, where to exit. It's a very tight trade. If we look here, you see, this is the question. But how we're doing it now is we're constantly running through every single chart, every single ticker, to find only the trades that have, as you can see here, a 7 out of 10 or more likelihood of being a successful trade. So it looks through every single chart, looks through every timeline, time frame, and gives us, the ones that are 7 out of 10. And then we have a technical trading team that looks through the recommendations and picks the best results. So the certainty that we have allocating our capital into these entries is quite high. So this was the first, it hit the first take profit, 3215, it has hit it. Second one that we've gone for is 3212. I think we might, let's see, I think we might exit at 3215. Just play it a little bit more safe. Oh, interesting. Well, I think it's because it's gone past our. I mean, I changed it. It's already at 3215. It hit 3215. It should have, I mean, you can see here, I changed the take profit. And it's shooting up. Alright, well, we have a US 500 trade setup incoming. Be cautious. Okay, we've been advised to err on the side of caution, by our technical team. Well, alright, so that's shooting up quite high. I don't know that, I think that was the bottom there. Let's have a look at the US 500. New trade come in. We have a buy at 5432.5. It's already shot up quite significantly. Let's see. See if we can catch it. A little bit of a discount. Okay, we'll enter in here. 600 contracts, that's way too much. We're in for a buy. Let's go in and put our stop loss 5428. 5428. Exit at 5440. Okay, there we go. That's a buy. Gold. Let's see, gold we're okay, we're coming back down. I mean, it's gone back up to where we entered, shot back down. Oof. Very, very volatile. I think we might exit at 3215. I don't know why I mean, it's hitting 3215, but it's not doing anything. So we're gonna have to actually monitor it. Okay. But as I was saying, I mean, you can see there's yeah, as you can see, just checking back at the channels as we go. Yeah, the process that we now have completely sort of expedites the entire hassle of screenshot, input, type. You know, you might miss your chance by the time you've done all that. So we send the signals out, do all that work for you. So as you can see, all you have to do is press enter and exit, or buy, sell, open, close. Well, it looks like it hit our take profit, so there we go. Let's look at the last trades that we've taken. So that was the first loss that we had this morning. Unfortunately, we made 1,350 just now. Let's see what happens with this US 30 trade. Let's sorry, gold trade. Let's try and come out at the light of the tunnel. I'm gonna I'm gonna close this one. This is too volatile. This is way too volatile. Yeah, you can see this. Way too volatile. Okay, let's wait for the next one. US 500 also hit the target. So 100 plus pips on that last US 500 trade. The one that we made 1300. So as you can see the chart here that we've uploaded. It's a bit hard to see because of the glare, but it's just to show you, you know, how you can have your phone next to you, you can receive the signals, computer with all your charts and the trades. Um, very simple, very simple stuff. So we're currently not in a trade. We'll wait for the next ones. Wait for the next ones. We'll see how many more that we have. We try and not, force anything too much. Um, nothing that's unnecessary. But let's have a look. So, you know, another common one that we have is crypto, but crypto hasn't really been doing well lately. Not even the altcoins, to be honest. I say that as well through experience. My portfolio is looking horrendous at the moment, but um, I'm just gonna hold. Just gonna hold. It's one of those investments. Um, I'm not worried about it. So yeah, this gold trade, you can see how volatile it was. I mean, even yet, it's still just lurking about that 3215 area. So I think we made a pretty good call there. Um, but I am just curious. Um, let's see. So what else can we demonstrate? Um, give me um, a list of penny stocks. This US 500 one was a great trade. So take profit was 5,440. It hit the take profit, and it looks like it might come down after hitting our take profit. So just about, um, you know, got into that and got out of it in good timing. So give me a list of penny stocks that will boom in the next 6 months. I know it's not the most, that boom is not really a word that you would find in the textbooks or the Bible of trading. Um, maybe in economics, but not in trading. I know, but GPT recognizes what we mean, and it'll give us an answer. So penny stocks, give us a summary of what it's answering. It knows it comes with higher risks, but as of April 2025, here's what's garnered attention. So do let me know if you are aware of any of these stocks. Let's have a look at them. So ABCT. Nothing here. Let's see again. Another one. GES. This one is Green Energies. Nothing here either. Interesting. Okay. MLP. MedLife Pharmaceuticals. Nothing. Okay. Next gen. Interesting. None of these are on TradingView. That's quite bizarre. US 500 lurking around the 5,440 price point. Let's see if any of these are. Show me a chart of ABC Technologies. Nothing. Our charts come from TradingView, so might be this. That's why. Okay, so we've just been notified that gold plummeted even further down. Oh wow, so it did hit the second take profit. That is quite impressive. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So you guys remember, I mean, we we entered around here. We entered around here, I believe, for a sell. Came down here, didn't hit our take profit for some reason. I don't know if it was a technical problem from capital.com, but started being, it was very volatile and then it shot down. Shot down. We weren't sure if it was going to hit our second take profit of 3212, but indeed it has. Indeed it has. I traded a little bit based on emotion. It's fine, happens. I mean, there was no losses in this trade, but it did shoot down to hit our second take profit for those who are more of the cowboy traders. Yeah, incredible. So 70 plus pips that was for that trade. It's quite remarkable. Um, so no ABCT that we're able to. That's quite interesting. How about we ask it? How about we ask it? Um, what are the best sectors to invest in right now, given current market conditions and geopolitical tensions? Should be seeing a new trade coming in soon. FTSE 100 is up 1.27%. Um, let's see, US index update. I'm just looking at Bloomberg right now. So Dow Jones is up 0.5%, S&P 500 up 0.7%, Nasdaq also up 0.7%. Okay, so it's saying AI is first, got renewable energy. I mean, these are all no-brainers. Um, so based on these, what we'll do is, what tech companies should I invest in for the next 1 to 2 years, given these conditions that will yield most returns? Okay, so look, if we go back to this gold trade, we can see how, you know, excellent of a take profit level we've provided, because 3215 up here where I exited shot down to the second one and it's now rising up. Whether that was the bottom, whether that was rock bottom, we don't know. We'll see. But you can see that these are very key points. Very key points that we're hitting here. Same with the US 500, I believe. Exactly right. So we took profit 5440, right? Hit, you know, it went $3 above. It's coming back down again. So there we go. What else do we have? Yeah. Yeah, so that was only for the gold trade. You know, that 70 plus pips profit was only for those who held. And that was, you know, a little bit more on the risky side. Maybe you could have placed 2 trades in there. One that could hit the 3212, one 3215. Oh my goodness. that would have stopped. That would hit a lot of stop channels, stop losses. Okay, we're about to receive a channel exclusive trade. This is only for those our paid members, in our loyal clients. We're gonna give this one. So we've got a USD, Japanese yen. I mean, there are multiple channel exclusive trades, but we're gonna give you one here. But look at that, it's amazing. USD JPY, here we go. All right. Look at that. Look at that. How about that? All right, so we've got a signal quite imminent right now. Okay, I mean, most of these companies are big tech stock companies, so let's pivot a little bit and let's move to give me the all. Oh, we'll have to put a hold on that. we're moving very fast here, very snappy today. So we're in for a buy at 143.050. All right, let's do it. Let's go 600. We're in for a buy, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go stop loss 142.950. Small trade. Exit at 143. This is our second take profit. Let's go for it. Okay, 1432 is up here. Let's see how this goes. Give me all the insider buys from the past week. How about we do that? No, let's do from the past 2 months. Let's see what we get out of that. So what this is doing, it's getting all the dark pool trades, the insider buys, and it's giving us the ones from the last 2 months so that we can have a look at what sort of progression it's made. That's my mistake. So in the channel it said wait for the entry. I didn't see that message. Wait for the entry. We need to wait for a reversal before entry. So that's my mistake. Let's see what the next update is. So that is my fault, but it's okay. It wasn't a significant loss. I mean, 300 is okay. That is okay. That's fine. Okay, so for The insider buys. In March 2025, a senior exec at XYZ purchased 10,000 shares, signaling confidence in the company's upcoming product launch. Healthcare, 5,000 shares. A CFO back in February bought 8,000 shares. Okay, so that trade did not reach our entry point, so trade has been nullified. Yeah, these comments are coming from the channel, by the way. So, let's see here. CFO at DEF Bank bought 8,000 shares. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's just give me a chart of DEF Bank. Okay, so let's see here. Right, so it was 2 months ago. We're looking at about February. It said 8,000 shares he bought. These guys are looking more long term. This was before the whole sort of tariff conundrum. So, I mean, it's no wonder that that stock is not performing well. See another one. 10,000 shares for XYZ. Let's have a look at that. XYZ. Sec. Ink. Chart. Please. Okay, so it's reached our entry. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. So XYZ, when was that? It was back in March? March. 10,000 shares back in March of the new product launch. Where are we? Yeah. Right.
This year, the true story of a broadband customer.
I mean, we can have a look at these later down the line.
Over the giants of cyberspace
I
and
mean,
tasted the
it's no surprise really that all the tech stocks are down,
epic journey to
right?
switch
But
internet provider.
they're recovering here, you can see.
Broadband switch that will echo through history.
April 9th.
Nope. It was quick and
It was April 9th around then where we saw the reversal in the chart, so we'll have a look at these later down the line. I think it would be better if we saw the insider trades from last year, maybe. A bit far-fetched, but let's see. Let's go for a late entry here. We're in for a late entry. Let's have an, let's keep this at 143,200. And let's put our stop loss at 143,046. I'm not exactly following the signal right now, but I'm following the confidence. I'm following the data and history-backed research. So let's see. Our P&L is just $10. It's a small trade. But what matters is, how many pips or points that we see the price go up by. Let's see if we can give me all the insider buys from January 2024. Let's say January to April 2024. Okay, so okay. These are really good ones. Okay, so we got some places to start here. First target of this trade hit. It's pushing up to our second target of 143,200. Getting there. So it was a little bit of an early entry here. I think it was 143,040 or something, like somewhere here. Unfortunately, it went down, but it's gone all the way up to hit our take profit. So it's another good trade. We didn't leverage that much of the account at all. So we made back that. Let's see what else we get here. What other trades we can get in. Yep. Second take profit has been hit. Okay, so we have 14 insider buys between the 4 months of um, early last year. So CEO purchased 20,000 shares. I'm looking for, people who have staked a lot of their capital into these buys. 1 million worth of shares for the co-founder and chairman. It's probably not anything significant for that individual, but shares surged nearly 58% year to date by May 9th. I mean, you can see the sort of returns that stock had gained approximately 33% to date by May 9th. 65%, 70%. So you can see these insider trades, very, very profitable. Yeah.
Oh, you entered before.
Yeah.
I said, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I didn't see the message for wait for the entry, so I just went straight for it.
But you entered again.
I entered again quite late, but still entered. I think around here,
Yeah.
143, 140. So I still made it back.
Good. And
Um,
previous, I saw another loss.
there was another loss, the first one, the US 30. That hit the stop loss. Let me go back to it. It was here because I actually forgot what happened. Hold on. Don't know how, but it hit our stop loss.
I'll check.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, you can see here early last year. I mean, you would have caught these, but now that it's obviously been quite some time, it's showing the stock performance and the results of those buys. Yeah,
Yeah. So now, anyways, that was new news
yeah,
because it went up first,
yeah.
was 70 to 80% of our TP.
Mm.
In that case, you have to
The stop loss.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
It always has to be either zero or a positive, so that
Okay.
you do not incur any losses.
Yeah. Wait, so there were two take profits?
For US,
Yeah, for the US 30.
there was it was just neutral
Yeah.
because it did technically if we didn't had a stop loss, but we don't do that. We'll have it at DP. But the thing is, it went up. So if this is our DP, this was our entry point.
Mm.
It went here, and then it went down. So when it went here, we should put a DP, sorry, stop loss either here or at zero, so that we do not make any loss.
Right, right.
Always. Even in the group, we always say that even though it did go up, but since it came down, it's a neutral. Or it's just one target, not two targets, because technically it would have been neutral. Always.
Right. Okay, so that's all the trades for today. This was more of like a trial run. This was our first one demonstrating the signals live. But we got some, good results there in terms of pips. Maybe some trades could have leveraged more than others. But we'll be back tomorrow. I was advised, and got a bit of a smack on the back of the hand because I should have moved the stop loss up, um, because it was almost hitting our take profit. It was almost there, but then it shot back down. So yeah, I mean it's a learning experience. I'll move my stop loss up next time, so at least we won't incur any losses, and that at most it's break even. But it's fine. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We'll be back around market open tomorrow again, for about 45 minutes, an hour, and yeah, maybe you guys can follow the trades tomorrow. We're doing it with a live account, but maybe you can do it through your own demo account, paper trade it, and see if you guys can make any good profits for yourselves. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.